And welcome back to part 20 of What If Naruto Was an Uchiha. This might be the last part. We'll see where we go with this. But last time on a Naruto What If, the fourth Shinobi War had begun. And the lines had been drawn and the battles had ensued. Naruto had just gained full control over the Kurama's chakra. After an epic and heartwarming reunion with his father and mother, and a life and death struggle between him and Kurama. Him and Killer Bee both headed out on their own. Now, to join the battlefield. Now, a little back and forth here, but you won't actually see Kabuto, again, that's a reflex, it's a bitch. You won't actually see Kabuto try to, attack them on the island. I think they'll be gone long before then. So he'll end up attacking Turtles like, what are you doing? Oh, well, this is awkward. He's got Manda. He doesn't even have Manda 2.0. He has Manda. So yeah, and they go off. Now you do have the Raikage squaring on. It's like, you cannot go. I will not let you go. And then it's like, yeah, then I'm just gonna have to get past you. And he's like, no, we gotta let him go. He's like, if you can get past me, fine. And Naruto clearly gets past them, and they move on. Naruto sends a God knows how many clones out to help, and yeah, so that's what's going on the battlefield at this moment. Sasuke is initially with Kakashi, I would imagine. And he's helping take down the Seven Swordsmen. But on the battlefield where the other Kages go, he's the one that he immediately goes out there to help. Now, a couple Naruto clones also show up. Most of that battle goes the same until Madara is brought back to life. And they basically, he's like, it's impossible. Madara's been is back to life. He's on the battlefield. Wait, and he's an Edo Tensei. Then if that's him, who's the man in the mask? Meanwhile, Nagato and Itachi both go and confront Naruto and confront Killer Bee. Now this is interesting because Itachi never implanted the Shinsui's Mangekyo, the crow, into Naruto. But Naruto does have Shinsui's eye, so he does have that technique. And so Nagato tries to go after Naruto, but Killer Bee gets to say, no, don't worry, man. I got this. You can count on me. Killer Bee. Oh, yeah. It's basically, he's taking on Nagato for the time being. And Itachi and Naruto are kind of squaring off. And, Susanoo, to be fair, Itachi's does outmatch Naruto's when you factor in the Yata Mirror and the Tosca Blade. But still going Susanoo, except his is a complete Susanoo. So his, full power-wise outmatches Itachi's. And Itachi knows and sees this. But he also sees the Mangekyo, the Eternal Mangekyo, and says, no, it's like, Itachi even calls it, your eye. Tell me, Naruto, what has changed? There's something different about you. And he explains a gift from your brother, Itachi. The eye that Danzo took from Shisui. He gave it to me for safekeeping. Felt it was his proper time. To which Itachi does comments like, you use the technique. Again, I'm not going to try to pronounce it, the mind control technique, and it breaks Itachi out of the illusion. And so then they have the ultimate confrontation with Nagato, and ultimately take him down. Naruto sends the clones out on the field. Cut back to the other side of the battlefield where Madara is just wreaking havoc, summoning a giant meteor. Even Sasuke doesn't even have enough power to be like, oh crap. Like he goes into perfect Susanoo, and that was a weird pronunciation, Susanoo. And, he helps old man Anoinki just grab it. It's like, I got you. Hold it. And then using the, oh God, what was the name of the technique? Anoinki's. It was the one that reduced the weight of things. Anoinki. Anoinki. Let's see here now. So I can get a list of his techniques up here. Earth style. Ultra added weight removal. That's what it was called. For someone who had a combination of lightning, wind, fire, and earth, and apparently the ability in the novels to use lava, which can, the wind, fire, and earth created dust, and could use lightning. He really only used earth techniques, huh? Oh well. But yeah, the ultra weight rock technique, or added is the heavy adding weight version of it, whereas ultra is the ultra light is the reducing weight. So then Sasuke basically throws the meteor at Madara, who's basically just, or Madara, who basically just brings another one. Is like, ah, crap, and he's got he basically fires just a new arrow at it and just kind of blows it up, and. And then Madara's like, another Uchiha. And could it be? And then he kind of just goes in and confronts him a little bit and just like, I see someone else has awakened the eternal Mangekyo. I never thought it would be possible to see another one of my clansmen in my unlock such a power as that I myself had unlocked. Tell me, are the shinobi of this era still as strong as they were before? And just looks around. It's like, from what I can tell, the bar seems to have been lowered quite substantially. It's like, well, and there's one way to find out, you bastard. And he goes into his perfect Susanoo. And Madara actually just smiles. It's like, it has been a while since I've been allowed to cut loose. And then he just goes into his, and they clash. Unfortunately, it is Madara, so he is ultimately stronger than Sasuke at this point. But they're clashing, and they're clashing fierce. Meanwhile, Itachi and Naruto are going, and Naruto's clone at any rate, are going, oh no, I'd imagine it'd be Naruto because he's actually there, are going to, stop Kabuto. And it's like, so you finally made it. And, he explains what happened to Orochimaru. I was like, that technique you used, Naruto, it's worked far greater than you intended. Naruto is now in a permanent state of coma, permanent brain death. His body lives, but his mind is lost for eternity, which allowed me to take the power for myself. And then he basically shows off his Dragon Sage mode. Snake turns into the dragon, but it's Dragon Sage mode. Unfortunately, even with his Sage mode, Naruto immediately goes into just Kurama mode and just blitzes his ass. And it's like, yeah, let's see you after this, Shinato. And then he's like, sorry, Naruto, but that's not going to work this time. You see these lids keep Genjutsu out from affecting me, as he talks about the odds. So unfortunately, he's like, your techniques won't work. All of a sudden, here's Amaterasu, and then gets out of the way. So it's a lot of back and forth, but ultimately, Izanami is used on Kabuto and basically used to release the seal. Madara though does keep it, does in fact prevent it from happening, obviously, and the fight continues. Naruto's clones get to the field, and then he goes into, unfortunately, because his clone, he's not using Naruto's full power, so he's only using a partial Susanoo, but he then just grabs a hold, uses the Susanoo Rasengan with Wind Chakras, a giant Rasen Shuriken, blasting him right in the face. Another Uchiha lives. I thought you would have been, from what I was told, you would have been the last one. No, wait, this can't be. The Kyuubi container is both an Uzumaki and an Uchiha. It's like, how the hell can you tell that? And even Madara's like, I've lived a long life, child. You think I wouldn't be able to know an Uzumaki when I see one? And basically now, these guys are duking it out with him on the losing side of things, admittedly. And basically, eventually the Kages come in to confront Madara. Excuse me. Again, acid reflux really sucks. And they tell Sasuke, get out of there, conserve your chakra, go and help the real Naruto. Naruto, get out of here, we've got this. And they don't got it, clearly. But they do their best they can. Meanwhile, Obito finally confronts Naruto and Killer Bee with the 6 paths. Now, at this point, though, there is a bit of a difference. Naruto has both Kurama and his perfect Susanoo, which means as the fight progresses and Naruto's basically blitzing these guys and not doing anything, when they go into Tail Blast mode, not only does he go into full Kurama mode, he wraps his own Susanoo around Kurama to get basically that armored Kurama mode and just lays waste to these guys. Just obliterates them. Just the shockwave alone just puts them down. That said, Naruto does have those moments I do fully believe he has those moments with the Tail Beast. Gets a little bit of their chakra in there. And then basically Obito's got to retract the tail beast and try to take out Naruto. But at that point, Sasuke comes in. And now it's Sasuke and Naruto and Killer Bee, who was kind of shoved in the background just a little bit, taking on Obito. And Kakashi and Guy are there as well. And it goes a lot better and more in their favor. With Sasuke's Susanoo and Amaterasu, Obito clearly is not able to be able to phase through all of this. And at one point, similar to when he lands the gut, Kakashi lands the gut check on Obito in the Kamui world, Naruto lands not a Rasengan, but like a full-on tail beast Rasengan, like tail beast ball straight into Obito's mask. And that nearly takes his head. Like he's got that mask. It took a Rasengan to the face, and Obito was fine. A tail beast bomb, that one he's gonna be feeling like his nose is broken, he's bleeding, but he's still. Oh God. Okay, I'm good. But he's still ready to fight. And at that point, then using Kamui, he does send Kakashi and Sasuke into Kamui world. And then Naruto and him duke it out. Unfortunately, he forgot the grave error of that, which is Sasuke's Amaterasu. So immediately when he does that, he realizes too late that when he phased, Sasuke put Amaterasu on it, so he's immediately on fire. He has to just phase the hell out of that real quick. Unfortunately, the damage is done, so he's now in trouble. He's like really in trouble. So he goes to their last resort using a little bit of the chakras that he all has together, and he does go into the sixth pass form, and it does put everyone in a bind, although he is still weakened a little bit. Excuse me one second. Okay, I really apologize for this. If I could edit this out, I would. I think I'm good now. With all the shit going on with the quarantines and the stress that's putting on work, and the fact that we're down a man at work right now, I'm kind of like the only one there for 3 days out of the week. It's putting a bit of stress on my body, which has resulted in my acid reflux really flaring up, and I was even having some like heart palpitations, just like some not like like I'm having trouble breathing heart palpitations, but enough that I'm like, whoo, that doesn't feel right. Kind of heart palpitations. So luckily today is better. I'm not working or anything, so I mean I'm doing this, but this is where I'm working. But I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry. I'm better, and hopefully with another good night's sleep, I'll be better. And then I got another day off coming, so hopefully it'll all even out. Until then, so Obito. Now here's the problem with this fight. Now the Hokages have never been resurrected thanks to Orochimaru. So we don't have the first, we don't have the fourth, we don't have the second, we don't have the third. So they are on a bit of a losing side right now because they don't have all that extra, all the extra power there. But that said, we do have Kanan and Shineto. I had to remember the names of them. Shineto, at least in this case, is the glancing one, and is the. Anyway, Naruto briefly blitzes in there, grabs us. Obito's like, yes, and it's like, you finally giving up one. Shineto! And to be fair, Obito wasn't prepared for that right off the bat, and the fact that it's got the added power of Shusui in the eye that's doing it is Shusui's Sharingan. It works on him, and basically reveals everything he's done, past, good, bad, all that. And then Naruto's like, oh no, and then Obito, having gotten the intel what it does, realizes like, no, you don't. And then come on, 100%, because at this point now Naruto can just do that. He's got the power, he's got all the Kurama and his Uchiha. So now he's just and he is just screaming. He draws the pain, but at 100% of his pain, he's still able to get up because he's that powerful at this point. Just, and just basically, fires truth-seeking orbs at Naruto, who's able to bat them away thanks to Kurama's chakra. But still, they are still in trouble. And Madara's finally like, Zetsu. It seems that Obito has failed, basically forcing Obito now. It's like, what are you? doing, Zetsu? It seems you're no longer capable of actually helping us. So we're just going to do this. And basically using, the power, of the seventh path resurrects Madara, who then goes steals his Rinnegan back from Obito. Which, yeah, I like how someone put it. Eyes, Naruto, eyes. They're like light bulbs. There you go. And yeah, it's difficult on these guys quite a bit, because now Madara is now in his sixth path form after taking all that power back, and it's kind of he does put these guys down like pretty hard. Like at this point, Naruto and Sasuke are tired as hell, and he does jack these guys up pretty hard. Now they do have those moments, obviously with the sixth sage, obviously, and Guy does nearly kill Madara at his own right, and then Naruto and Sasuke come back in. They have their sage mode and his Rinnegan, or Sharingan as you will, and more or less at that point it follows suit with the rest of the arc. They have to fight Kaguya. Naruto's got an extra bit of advantage on that thanks to his Uchiha bloodline. Obito comes back from the dead to help Kakashi. He aids him, which, by the way, wouldn't it have been awesome if Kakashi actually could have used all those, the Sharingan and Susanoo. Kamui Susanoo is pretty axed. But ultimately, Kaguya gets defeated. Now, you don't get the fight with Naruto and Sasuke, though, because Sasuke isn't the evil Sasuke in this case. And yes, Kabuto comes and ultimately aids Sasuke in that endeavor. That's why he was able to recover. But now you basically kind of end up with what's going on now. As Kakashi gets the name the official Six Hokage. Who did Naruto end up with? I guess that's the question. I'll be honest here. The way I set it up, it could have gone either way with either Hinata or with Naruto. Hinata didn't get as many moments, but the thing about this is we can't forget Naruto the last movie. That is, by all definition, canon. So the events of Naruto last movie do take place after this. And yeah, because unlike in other ones where Hinata clearly has other love interests that I set up for her, there has been no other love interest I've set up for her. So, yeah, it's still Naruhina. Sorry. Although, I'm sure that Ino could have worked in this case, since I did kind of set it up a little bit. But unlike with something like, no spoiler, who he ended up with, but in Naruto kidnapped by Obito, or Naruto adopted by Jiraiya, where it's very clear how he doesn't end up with Hinata and ends up with someone else. This one, I couldn't really justify him not ending up with Hinata, if I'm going to be honest. That's just kind of how it ended up. And yeah, I'm sure, like, Boruto ends up with a Sharingan, whereas Himawari ends up with a Byakugan. So there you go on that. But all's well that ends well. That's the end of this particular What If. I'll have 2 new What Ifs starting this week. But this is actually the week of who would win, so keep your eyes out for those. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And then, as always, I'll see you next time. Ideas for who would win, Star Wars, Superhero Magic, What If, anything to do on the channel. Put it in the comments below. I'll get to do it at some point. So thanks for watching. See you later, folks, and have a good